16. So 8 minus 6, it gives us 2. Then 2 minus 1, it gives us 1. So y becomes 12 in that. And when x is equals to minus 12, what is y? So we are now saying 28 minus 12. So was it 12? No, here we got positive 12. Why? Because we are saying we must get negative. Here we must get negative 28x. So minus 16 we get negative 28. So this becomes positive 12. So now we say, so now this becomes positive 12 minus, then we get 16 as well. So these are the value of x and y. So x is 16, y is 12. But when x is 12, y is 16. So this is the value of x and y according to what the question was asking. So it needs the knowledge of 36 for what? For us to know what is that we call variance. What is it that we call standard deviation? And remember, we said the variance is the average of the squared difference. So let's go on to the second question. So the second question, what was it saying? The second question, so it's we have a diagram. So it was question number 3 on the question paper. Question number 3, it was saying in the diagram, below a minus 4, 5, c we had minus 1, minus 4, b we had 4, 1, and d are vertices, and d are vertices of a quadrilateral. So it's saying vertices of a quadrilateral, right? E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of CD, and the point of intersection, of the diagonals. So we're saying in the point of intersection of the diagonals of A, B, C, D, A, B, C, E, D, theta now is the angle of inclination. It is the angle of inclination of line CB. Right. So the diagram looks like this. So the diagram, this is our x, this is our y. So the diagram looked like this. So the diagram was something like that one. Yes. Let me put it like this. Yes. Then here it was like that one. Then here it touches that point. So let me remove this one. So I think our diagram look like this. Yes. So this is the angle of inclination that is represented as theta, right? And we have an intersection on this point. So we had here, we had a diagram like this. So this was A minus 4 and 5, right? That was A minus 4 and 5. And this was D. And this was C, which was minus 1 and minus 4. And this was B. This was B, that corner with that angle of inclination, theta, 4 and 1. So we're saying here we had E on that, and here we had a right angle. That means it's 90 degrees on that part. So this is all that the diagram was saying. So let me get over to the questions. So the question was saying now determine the gradient of AB. So the question is saying determine. So let me just put one. The gradient. So it's going to ask about the gradient. The gradient of AB. What is the gradient of AB? Yes. Then after the gradient, number 2, the equation of AB. So that's the equation. So we have to determine the equation of AB after determining the gradient. Number 3, the equation of